Well, I believe some of the comments I've seen this morning with the communication to staff is a bit misleading. Some members of Unite have already been calling the union, asking whether, because they're implying that, it's basically we had a meeting yesterday and the resolution to that meeting is that they are implementing the offer at the end of the month. What they're doing is imposing the offer without the union agreeing to it. That is what they're doing. We all know, with everything going up, that potentially the minimum wage will go up again in August, meaning that Morrisons workers will become minimum wage workers. And historically, Morrisons has always been proud that their employees have been way above the minimum wage, something that is not the case anymore.
Well, Morrisons actually did state that they're pleased to remain the highest paying retailer in Gibraltar, so what would your response be to that?
That is questionable. That is questionable because we are talking to other employers, and other employers, I can say, are more reasonable than what Morrisons are being.
Now, would you be able to quantify the increase that would be satisfactory to your members?
Well, the cost of living. When we did the cost of living, even though the claim, I think we put over 10%, I think 14, 15, but that is basically a bargaining percentage. But we would have been happy with the cost of living at the time. I think it was 8-point-something% at the time. So that was expectations, and not forgetting that the minimum wage went up 60p. So the differentials were broken.
Now, you're going to be balloting on whether to take action on Monday. So could you give us a sense of what action would entail?
Well, the action will be withdrawing labour. Employees have the universal right to withdraw labour, and if they decide, because it will be the members deciding whether they take action or not, then that will be what will be happening. Employees will be withdrawing labour, and Unite will be supporting members financially, because we have one of the biggest, if not the biggest, strike fund in Europe. They wanted us to communicate to our members that anybody withdrawing labour, if they so wish to do it, they will have all benefits removed and employers' pension contributions stopped whilst they're taking action. I think that position is unacceptable, and we will rally and put all the pressure, not from our members only, but from the union as a whole.
Morrisons was taken over by a US firm last year. Would you say that the tone in your negotiations has changed since then, and could that have something to do with why?
Absolutely. I've seen a change, incredible change. Especially, it all started in the negotiations back in September. I have seen a tremendous change in the manner the negotiations were conducted. There are difficult times, but we have to respect each other, and there were times where I felt Unite or its members weren't being respected by not the local management team, but a UK management team that's the one who conducted the negotiations. The position that Morrisons took yesterday, it's a gun in the head. Simply, or you accept the 20p, right, or we impose the 20p, and if anybody takes action, or if you ballot members for action, we will commence a process of giving you notice to de-recognize the union.